Dom, it's been a while for us, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the new year now, and man, a lot has happened. But you know what? I recently heard that during the holidays, um, Federal Express and UPS were so busy and so like almost upset and irritated with all the deliveries and everything that instead of shutting down their companies, they decided to combine. Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah, and guess what the new name is going to be?
FedEx shit.
Fed Up.
All right, that one wasn't bad. Welcome to Dom and the Coach.
Okay, so we're now here in episode 34. 34. And we're back in the new year. It's January, and a lot has happened since the last time we were here. By the way, our last video, we had a lot of people point out that even though it was episode 33, somebody
I forgot to change the graphic to make it say 33.
It said 32. So it was actually episode 33. So now we are in episode 34.
Yeah, that'll be the first thing I'm doing when I edit this.
Yeah, the first thing.
I'm putting 4, not 2.
That's right. So anyway, look, we have a lot to get to this episode, but the second thing out of the chute is Dom has had a lot of changes going on. As when we last left you, we were gearing up for the start of the new year and surgery. Surgery to remove a tumor. And Bob. Dom named it Bob because in one of the scans, the tech wrote something next to it, like its measurements.
It was like BO3.
BO3, but everybody looked at it and said, did they name it Bob? And then we just decided to name the tumor Bob. And Dom, how was surgery? How'd it go?
It went a lot better than expected. Well, that's all thanks to God up there. It's a true miracle.
True miracle.
They were able to remove the entire tumor without damaging anything.
Well, I'm sure
there's minor damage.
I mean, Dom, you have a incision scar about a foot long from your waist down to like your high or mid thigh. They damaged something.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm walking and everything.
It could have been a lot worse.
We went in knowing that they were going to have to take the nerve. And then they were going to have to take the nerve.
Or cut it.
Or cut part of it. And then have to go back in and graft something in. No option was given to us of, oh yeah, we can remove it without damaging anything. But God knew.
God knew. Mm-hmm. It didn't take him by surprise. It took the doctors by surprise. What's really cool is Dom's doctor said I'll do what I can. I can't promise anything.
He didn't know until he went in there.
Right. Dom's most likely going to be walking with the brace the rest of his life, but he will be walking. That's a good thing. And I'm here to tell you, my man was sound asleep, snoozing away. The doctors came out and talked to Miss P and I, and that's Dom's mom, and literally said, we got it completely, and we didn't cut any nerves. And we're like, you didn't cut any nerves? How'd you get it out? He said, well, we spent the 4 hours kind of peeling nerves away and slowly manipulating the thing, and he kept doing this. And I was like, how big was it? And he said, oh, like that big. I was like the size of a baseball? He said, no, bigger than that. A little bit bigger than that. Dom, where did you keep this thing that you never felt about? I mean, I pick up a baseball, and I can't even imagine. Oh, by the way, I'm just going to put that somewhere. Where was it, man?
I don't know. But
it was in there, but now it ain't.
Yep.
And they looked at everything. Everything was together, encapsulated, and they said the margins were clean. Now we're just praying for the oncology doctors, the cancer doctors, to come back and say, oh, by the way, you're cancer-free.
Right.
And so that, we're praying for that one still. So, but in other recent news, Dom, why don't you show them what's going on?
My hair is back.
My hair is back. Mine is not. His is growing, and I decided not to let mine grow. All right, so
also another update.
Updates.
Since we last saw you, I was only a permit provisional licensed driver. I am now a official Maryland licensed driver. The camera's that way.
Oh, the camera's that way. Yeah, so he drives now.
Yeah.
Dom and the vehicle, I guess. I'm okay with that. I mean, I have been preparing for this. It's just a little bit
weird.
Scurry.
Yeah.
A little frightening. But that's okay. Insurance is wonderful things. And, all jokes aside, you're a very cautious driver. We appreciate that. What was the very first thing I told you when you get into a car that you always need to remember?
If you don't respect
Wait. You can't be talking over me. You know we're doing a podcast, right?
I know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You were talking over me, but whatever.
Okay, go ahead.
If you don't respect your vehicle, you're either going to kill yourself or you're going to kill someone else. So respect the vehicle.
Okay.
Always.
I think I said it a little bit differently.
Well,
Respect the vehicle. The second you don't respect that vehicle you're driving,
you're going to kill yourself or you're going to kill someone else.
You're going to kill yourself or kill somebody else. Respect the vehicle. That's it. Respect the vehicle. Okay?
Right.
All right. Moving on. We were going to give you guys our top 5 music lists on Spotify. What was it called?
Spotify Wrapped.
But I forgot to screenshot my list. So, we're both going to give you our favorite song.
Our top song.
Our top song of the year.
We both remember what our top song was.
Our top song of 2024. Dom, why don't you play him a little bit of yours, and I'll play you a little bit of mine, and y'all can tell us which one is better.
Don't make comments about mine like you did before we got started.
I'm not going to say a word. Okay. Now, I'd like you to listen to real music now.
When it's not always raining, there'll be days like this.
Why are you knocking?
No one complaining, there'll be days like this. Everything falls.
Okay. So, we just listened to both of them.
Even though yours had words before mine, so you didn't.
I don't even know what yours had. Yours had a phone ringing at first. Why is the table shaking? Where are you, in California? Why are you sitting way over there? You're like fuzzy and shaky. It's like our first podcast of the new year. Dom, what band was that you were playing?
NF.
No. You have NF. What was the band's name?
No, NF.
That's the name of the band?
The band legit is named NF.
What is that short for?
The guy's name, Nathan something.
Nathan something with an F.
Yeah, it's like Nathan Fermero or something.
Nathan Ferrari. Okay. What was the name of the song?
Leave Me Alone.
Dude, I can gladly and do easily leave you alone. Okay. Mine was by Van Morrison, Days Like This. And I think the only reason that song was my number 1 of 2024 is because I play it like every day in my classes and every game that we did and such, or the ones that I announced for. It's like just a cool one to end the night. There'll be days like this. When the sun is shining, when everyone's doing well, there'll be days like this. Anyway, that's our tops. I really thought it'd be something from Chris Stapleton since that's my person, but Dom's person is initials of the thing he has. Leave me alone. The phone is ringing.
Also, with this guy, he's a rapper, but he's not like one of those rappers that do like bad music. He's actually a Christian rapper.
Tom, okay, I appreciate the guy being a Christian rapper. That's not an issue. But when you start a song with a phone ringing, you know what that makes me want to do?
Other songs that are better. I'm playing one of his other
All right, fine.
popular
You
songs.
play me another NF song, and I'm going to play you another Van Morrison
All
song.
right, fine.
Why are you headbanging?
Something special about me, you can already tell the energy is different. Confidence is at the highest level, I don't ever see it dipping.
Okay.
One of my favorites.
You should look up another song because ain't nothing going to come close to this one.
Ah, no!
Brown Eyed Girl.
Yeah, hold on, I got one.
Come at me, bro.
I got one.
Okay.
Dear God,
This plays on the
Okay.
radio.
All right, I know that one. Happy, right?
what I know it's been
All right, this will be the last song we play. Maybe you should know this one too.
I can hear her heartbeat
No, I don't know this one.
from 1,000 miles.
I don't know it.
Yeah, the heavens open every time she smiles. And when I come to her,
She bring me love, 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 crazy love. She bring me love, 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 crazy love. Don't play any more of his crap. I'm done listening to it.
No.
Okay, Van Morrison, NF, and there we go.
I mean, on my other ones, you want to ask
I mean, I'm another ones. Okay, let's move on. Fine. What'd you have to say?
All right. No, hold on.
All right, turn that off.
All right, I was trying to get to the
Look,
words.
Van Morrison isn't even my favorite person at all. His music is incredible. Into the Mystic. Classic. Here's another classic Van Morrison. Do you know
I
this
got
one?
one other one.
well, it's a marvelous night
Nope.
for
I got one more. Then.
No, you're done. Because it's going to take you 10 minutes to figure out how to spell
Nope.
another one. No, nobody wants to listen to your stuff. No chance this is actually on one of your lists. No chance.
Dom's greatest hits.
This is not your greatest hit. This is Aerosmith's greatest
I love
hit.
this song.
All right, you're going to get us flagged.
I know.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Dom's greatest hits by Aerosmith
That song is better than that last Morrison song.
Dream On by Aerosmith. Dream On by Aerosmith. Why in the world are we shaking so much? What are you doing? Dream On by Aerosmith. You can cut that out too, man. The whole thing was flapping up and down. Are we done with our music now, Dom?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to transition a little bit and bring in some special guests. What are you doing? You got an itch in your ear? Oh, you're not shaving again.
No. This is something that a friend of mine noticed that it's like a joke.
What is that?
I don't know. He never really explained it.
So maybe you shouldn't do it.
Okay.
Man, peace, love, and pomegranate.
Hey, you're wearing your shirt.
I am. I'm wearing
I got
my
this shirt for him for Christmas.
Peace, love, pomegranates. All right. Let's go
All right.
to our next segment. So look who has returned. We're back. We're back. Johnny and Aarn from Big and Little Brother Productions on YouTube. make sure you go check them out. Subscribe and like to their channel. Dom's going to link it at the bottom. And we, myself personally, and I know Dom also, would like to thank both Johnny and Aarn for representing tonight.
Yes.
They're wearing the Dom Squad t-shirts and bracelets, fully decked out and geared up in support of Dom and also the Dom Squad as a whole. And I'll tell you, personally, I know that we could not have done the last 5 months without the support and love of all of our Dom Squatters. And, big heart. Peace, love, and Dom Squad. That's what we should do on the next shirt. But I love pomegranates. I'm addicted. So, all right. Kick it back a little bit. We decided to bring the boys back to talk, as you can see above us, not just about Batman and not just about Gotham City, but about DC Comics. DC Comics. Now, some people are Marvel people, some people are DC, some people are like me who don't care whatsoever, just want to see some good comics and good movies and TV sometimes. So, what is the big thing about DC Comics? Who created DC Comics originally?
A bunch of people,
A bunch of people back then.
Bob Kane and Bill Finger create Batman.
Okay.
And other people would create different superheroes like the Flash, Superman, and then DC Comics just kind of merged them into one single universe.
Got it. Kind of like Stan Lee did a lot of the Marvel stuff, and he had his hands in a lot of them, and he was like the real big one that kind of pulled it all together.
Yeah.
So for DC Comics, they had a whole bunch of different series out, and finally at some point they were like, let's pull them all together and create the Justice League.
Yep.
Technically, Justice Society came first.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Justice League
Society
came
of
later.
America.
All right,
Justice
wait.
Society of America.
You both literally talked at the same time.
No, we didn't.
No, you did.
Actually, I think we did.
Oh.
Okay, so Justice League didn't come first. What came first?
Justice Society.
Justice Society.
With Hawkman, Dr. Fate, etc.
Flash, Jay Garrett Flash.
Wow.
And then it was Justice League with Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman,
Aquaman,
Barry Allen,
Flash,
Flash,
Cyborg.
Martian Manhunter.
Okay.
Cyber didn't join up yet.
Oh, right.
I love it when Dom gets things wrong. He always goes, oh, right. Like his list.
I'm not big into DC.
Like his music list.
I am, though.
Right. Van Morrison is better than everything I listen to. Okay, not to digress a little bit, but Dom, you need to get on the screen a little bit. Okay, you're falling out. All right, so Dom and Johnny and Aarn and myself are going to give us a top list. Now, it's going to be each one of us individually our top 3 DC characters. As always, we'll start with Dom. We'll come across and briefly touch on each one of your characters, and then we'll talk about each person's list, maybe a little bit here and there.
All right, so I'm going to go with my number 3.
Number 3.
It's between 2, but I'm going to have to go with Superman.
Okay. Can you talk up a little bit louder?
Yeah. My number 3 is Superman.
Superman. Why Superman?
Just because he's this cool character.
Just because he's his guru? What was that?
I said he's a cool character. You're the one bashing on me.
Okay. All right.
Shush. You meant silent.
Oh my god.
It's a shun. Shun me. Go ahead. Shun.
Okay, I like Superman because he's this alien who comes to Earth, knows nobody. Then when he grows up, he gets his job, falls in love, fights a bad guy, and just lives his life.
Number 2.
Batman.
Why
The
Batman?
Dark Knight. He doesn't have superpowers, which makes him unique. And then he fights crimes with his fists. Or, in other comics and other versions of Batman, he uses pistols in Batman Beyond. Am I correct on that?
That's Flashpoint Batman.
Flashpoint Batman, whatever, I got it close. But, I just like Bruce Wayne's character, Batman. Just because he's, I don't know, he's like Tony Stark of the DCU.
So he's rich.
Yep.
Yeah, he's rich. He doesn't
His
have
parents
superpowers.
died.
Yeah.
Parents died. Actually, were murdered.
Okay. Number 1 on your list.
The fastest man alive, The Flash.
Oh, I thought you were going to say yourself.
I am the slowest man alive.
Okay. All right. So why Barry Allen?
I don't know. I love The Flash. I didn't know about him until my sister Kay showed it to me for the first time, easily almost 8 years ago. And I fell in love with it. I watched the show on CW, which was on Netflix at the time, and I just fell in love with it. And then they came out with this movie. It was trash.
Have you read the comics of The Flash?
I've read certain ones.
Why don't you go back and read them all? I think you'd appreciate.
You should.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
Wow.
Oh, wow. You just
I
left
don't
the,
know
you
if
just
we
left the
just. I think
screen.
we just had a conversation about comics the other day.
All right. We're not
Well,
going there. We're not going there.
We ain't going
Chill.
there.
I'm going to shun you in a second. Relax. Okay.
All right, Johnny, you're
No,
up.
actually, you know what, Dom? I appreciate your list. And I knew The Flash was going to be there, but
I kind of figured. He
I-
loves the Flash.
yeah, he loves The Flash. I did not expect to see Batman and Superman there. I thought you'd go off the pages a little bit and like try and like get wild on us and bring out some.
I could have said Green Lantern, but
Okay, there you
Ryan
go.
Reynolds kind of ruined that.
Okay, Dom is stuck
It's
in
not
movies.
his fault. That
All
would
right.
be the directors and the writers.
All right, let's
But
go
it's
to
not-
Why
Johnny.
Deadpool shoots himself in Deadpool 2, by the way.
Okay, go ahead,
Spoilers.
Johnny.
Speaking of the Flash, he's my number 3 favorite super DC hero. And so the
Wait, real quick, I really just want to say thank you, Johnny, because he was like DC hero because I know for a fact your superheroes probably aren't all DCs, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Number 3. Oh, sorry.
All right.
Flash, right?
Yep, Flash.
Flash, okay.
Specifically, Wally West.
Okay.
So the reason why I like him is, for one, he's funny. So when I was watching Justice League, he actually tried to help one of his villains, like try to get them help, and they that way they can have a normal life.
Got it.
And I was like, whoa! So instead of just beating him and sending him to prison, he actually decided to help him out.
I like that. Okay. Don't just beat somebody down. Beat them down and bring them back up.
That's Batman.
Sounds kind of like coaching. Okay. Number 2.
Superman.
Superman. All right.
But not that injustice crap Superman. The true Superman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's all about saving cats from trees, saving kids on a school bus.
Yep.
Because buses always get cut in half for some reason.
Yeah.
Or fall off
Metropolis for ya.
bridges.
Okay.
Just a man just trying to do his best.
All right.
That's pretty much why I like Superman.
Right. Got it. All right. Number 1.
The Batman.
Batman. Okay. Why Batman? And by the way, he's rocking the Batman hat.
Yep.
Love
We
it.
got Batman's underneath.
All right. Cool. Why Batman?
Actually, so there's actually a few reasons. One is because he wasn't born as a superhero. He was made that way. He saw his parents were murdered, and that could happen to anybody in real life.
I hope not, but okay.
But I hope that doesn't happen.
So you find him realistic.
Realistic,
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
And he also doesn't have superpowers, and he uses his resources. What he
You
has.
said superpowers, right?
He doesn't have superpowers.
Oh, I thought you said sewer powers for a second. I mean, my bad. I'm just not listening well tonight. That is my fault. He doesn't have superpower.
Oh my god. Nor does he have sewer powers.
Superpowers.
So about.
Sorry.
That's fine.
New superhero, master of sewer.
Okay.
Yep, and one thing I gotta mention,
That's Ninja Turtles. That's a whole different series.
Yeah.
Over. Okay, go
yeah,
ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
he also takes in other people who also lost their families and know what it's like, and he takes them under his wing, and that's where you get Robin.
Under his wings.
Batwing, yeah.
Why?
I had to.
It was a joke on its own. Okay, that's a good list. Dom, do you agree with this list? You like those characters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron. Let's do it. Top 3. Number 3.
Okay, my number 3 is going to have to be Barry Allen Flash.
Okay.
Not Wally West like J-Man's.
All right.
Barry Allen like Dom's.
Okay.
So Barry Allen's just a cool character. I find him funny, relatable.
Mm-hmm.
Not the one from the DCEU. I'm talking about just Barry Allen. I really like how Grant Gustin portrayed Barry Allen.
Okay.
I find him funny, relatable. He's the fastest man alive. He has a cool rogues gallery of villains.
Mm-hmm.
I like Zoom, Reverse Flash especially. And he's just a cool character in
All right.
general.
Plus, he's a ladies' man, right? A lot like you?
Yeah.
I guess.
There you
Batman's
go.
more of a
He
ladies'
does
man.
get the girl in the end.
Hey.
I know.
Are you talking...
Spoiler.
Wait. That's Aaron that gets the girl? Okay, all right. Number 2, Aaron. Number 2.
Okay, number 2 is going to have to go to my boy Superman.
Your boy Superman. I think we've talked about him a little bit already.
So
but
the reason why
what's your
Superman-
reasoning?
My number 2 is because I like how it's just not like all about alien threats.
Okay.
He's not like, oh, I have to go to space to stop this alien. No, he's all about saving kittens from trees, saving civilians from buses.
Okay, wait.
I'm not-
Hold on. Stop. Johnny, did you just say the exact same reasons that you like?
No, it was similar.
It was...
It was somewhere,
It was
but it's a little
similar.
different.
Wait a second. When does Superman save kittens from trees?
In the comics.
Christopher Reeve Superman.
And
Lots
the
of
rest
70s
of-
movies.
He does it all the time.
That's
And
right.
the Lego DC supervillain games. Oh, Superman disappeared. He's gotta save cats from trees.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And that's also in the
Good
comics
mom
too?
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I really like Superman.
Told ya, we're
He's
big
not all
DC
about
fans.
these big threats. He's
All right.
also about people in general.
All right, people
which I
in
really
general.
like.
So he came down from, what was the planet?
Krypton.
Krypton, and he just liked the human race?
No,
Kinda.
His parents
All right.
just sent him there.
Okay.
And-
What was his dad's name?
Jor-El.
Jor-El.
But his
Jor-El.
father's name from Earth is Jonathan Kent.
That's right. That's right. Got
Yeah,
it.
John.
Got it. All right. And you're number 1.
Batman.
Batman.
Gotta love Batman.
Barry Allen, Jay Garrick, Wally West. We're identical.
Okay.
All
Batman.
right. So, I like how he doesn't have superpowers. It's unique, kind of like what Dom said. And I like how he has this character arc where he feels like he is the only one that can do good. And then throughout multiple stories, he learns to let people in and help him. He learns to let Robin help him, Batgirl, the whole Bat family.
Don't
and,
forget
like,
about Alfred.
and don't forget about the
Alfred's
Justice
a
League.
big.
I like that character arc where he
Character.
learns to let people help him and learns to be more social and not just, I'm vengeance.
Yeah.
Like, he learns to do that. And that's why Batman's my number 1.
All right. Okay. We haven't jumped too far off the page. And just so you all know, I did some research.
Oh, no.
There is not just 3 characters in the DC comics and the DC
Yeah, nah,
universe.
there's way more.
All right.
Green Lantern.
These awesome individual young youths
Gorilla Grodd.
Like the same character.
like the same characters because the characters that they picked are really, really down to earth and good hearted people, just like the 3 of them. I like that. Mine are kind of this very, very similar, but I have to break it to you 3. I did not pick the Flash or Batman or Superman. Very close though.
You went unique.
I went with what I like. Number 1.
No, number 3.
Number 3.
It's not
Crypto.
number 3. Crypto the dog?
Crypto the dog.
Superman's
Super
dog?
dog.
Superman's dog.
You
Do
picked Superman's dog
do
over
you-
Superman?
Yes. Do you want to know why?
Yeah,
He's a dog.
please.
He's a
Love
dog.
dogs.
He's a dog.
And you love dogs?
Does your mind
Can I
feel good,
pet the dog? Yes.
Got
So,
pet the dog?
yeah, the dog. So,
And you should look up the new Superman trailer.
He's in it. He's in it.
Crypto-
Crypto's in it.
New Superman
Crypto is
movie.
going to be
there
in
you
the new
go.
Superman.
I just think it's really cool that Crypto has the same powers as Superman.
Yeah, it's weird.
A little weird. He can actually fly up and get the kittens out of trees.
Yep. You can't.
Now, why would Crypto and Dog save cats?
I don't know.
Let's go bark.
I just thought it was really super cool. Okay, number 2. Guys, how are you sleeping on Wonder Woman? First off, she was
She's on my top 5 list.
top 5
Yeah.
list.
She's number 4 for me.
Okay. First off, she is literally the daughter of a god of Zeus, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
her mother
and the
was
first female superhero too.
first female superhero.
Yeah.
Her mother,
Was the queen of Themyscira.
Themyscira.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that because I kind of figured you
He loves the Wonder Woman movie.
Oh yeah,
He does?
Yeah,
No,
it's a
you
really
didn't.
good movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, the first one. The second one was a little bit
I
off.
didn't like
I
it.
The
did-
second one was weird.
I did like the 1980s references and
That
such.
belongs
but-
with Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
I'll put
Yeah.
it that way.
All right, but also, Wonder Woman's mom was the queen of the Amazonian women, and the queen and the god got together and created Wonder Woman.
Out of clay.
Very,
clay.
very out of clay.
No.
Hey,
Yeah,
will you
actually.
chill out?
Yeah,
And
chill,
then she was
dude.
zapped by lightning. And
God,
that's how she was
chill.
created.
By Zeus.
They know enough about Wonder Woman, not on their list, but
She's number 4.
I really
five.
appreciated Wonder Woman. I really like the Gal Gadot character in the movies, but I grew up in the 80s, so I also remember Linda Carter, and she
Yep.
had her own TV show,
Yep.
Babe, and
You
she was
know.
extremely attractive and, did so many different things and such. All right, chill out. Let me finish my list.
I know.
Okay? Go back to NF over there, okay?
No. I have
So-
something to add to your Linda Carter.
yes, she had a cameo in the in the second movie.
She
No.
appeared in a Deadpool short.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
And Deadpool was freaking out because he knew her as Wonder Woman.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate that. My number 1. Oh, also, Wonder Woman had an invisible jet.
Yep, she did.
Very cool,
Gold Lasso too. That makes you tell the truth.
right?
We have the invisible jet right here.
Oh yeah, want to see it? Here you
Yeah.
go. It's the new Lego set. You see it in my hands?
That is really cool, man. That's $1 million Lego set. I think.
It was.
I think I just broke
I
it.
just lost
Yeah.
it. Okay, number 1 for me. Already mentioned by these guys, and you just missed it completely. But Alfred.
Alfred Pennyworth.
Alfred
Batman's
the
Pennyworth.
goat.
What I really
Yeah.
like about Alfred, and it's really not put in the movies really that much at all. You got to go back to the comics to find it. Alfred, he was like the doctor to the Waynes, and he healed them because he knew medicine, and he was able to help them out whenever Bruce got injured or something. You ever notice that he kind of heals himself very quickly? Alfred. Also, Alfred, he pulls Bruce Wayne out of stupid situations and gives him very keen advice.
Yep, he does.
He lifts him up when he's like down in the dumps. He gives him great advice. Also, many a time, he'll actually like kind of throw some advice at him and let him deal. Did you just burp on our podcast?
Yep, he did.
What is worse, yawning or burping in the middle of a podcast? Good Lord, Janice. Anyway, back to Alfred. I just like his character. He's very uplifting. He knows when it's time to like motivate, and he knows when it's time to give advice. But he is going to be there to support Batman and Bruce Wayne or anybody else that comes to the castle. He's there to support him and love on him. That is a hero. That's my DC hero right there.
Yeah.
So, might not
I
always
can see
take the
why.
credit, but
Excellent pick.
thanks.
Yeah,
I do
like
see
your
why.
list.
Everyone always picks like Batman,
I mean, I did.
but
Or
yeah,
Superman
you
or the
picked,
Flash.
You picked a real OG.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, again, guys, I'm not as into it as you all. If I sat there and watched over and over and read a lot like you guys did, maybe I probably would have picked Batman and found like nuances and such. But behind every hero, there's somebody supporting them, and so much like Dom's been a hero for us the last 5 months, his supporting cast has been right there with him, and so that's Alfred. Maybe we're all a little bit of Alfred sometimes,
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah.
All right. Before we wrap up, last time I asked these guys a question, which was scarier, which one would be more fearful, an alien or Bigfoot.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
so bad.
right, well, I'm going to jump a little bit, shift a little bit. In episode 33, not 32, I asked Dom which he would be more afraid of if he was swimming with a shark or an alligator, and it switched over and he freaked out. And then that was in episode 32. And then in 33, it became a car or a rhinoceros. A rhinoceros. Okay, so here is today's question and dilemma.
Dom got up.
Dom had to readjust his butt. So, in Dom's defense, he's still very much in pain when he sits for a long period of time. Which would be worse to step on? Ready? Hold on.
Yes.
Which would be worse to step on? Ready? In the middle of the night, stepping on a scorpion or stepping on a Lego?
Scorpion.
Definitely
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Scorpion, why?
They could get
because
angry.
One at a time,
Yeah, please.
Janice, relax.
So if you step on them and if they're still alive, they could actually sting you. And
Okay.
if they're venomous, that
you're
could be
dead.
more
All
painful.
right. Now, I heard that the smaller they are, the more venomous they are. Have you ever heard that?
Mm-hmm.
I
Nope.
have not.
And
but
we
I
and
believe
we
that.
encountered a small scorpion at Tennessee.
Really?
Yeah, when
Why
we
we
were
didn't
in
get stung?
Pigeon Forge,
Okay.
we found a bunch.
It was like this itty bitty small.
Yeah, that's
This itty bitty.
itty bitty. All right.
Scorpions and spiders are like my worst thing.
Your worst? Why? You have them?
No, I just hate scorpions and spiders.
Okay, good. His hero name would be Scorpion Spider. So
That's actually not a bad name.
That's actually a dope name.
dope name, Scorpion Spider.
Scorpion Spider.
Ah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, the spider scorpion.
Nah, I like
No,
I like
Scorpion
his
Spider.
Scorpion
Scorpion
Spider.
spider, yeah.
That actually rings better.
That'd be kind of cool to have be a body of a spider with the tail of a scorpion. And the pinchers of a scorpion.
Yeah.
That's basically a scorpion because spiders and scorpions are arachnids.
They are.
So it would just be a scorpion.
All right, so maybe the question should be, which one would be you? Would be you? Would be you? Which one? By the way, I've stepped on a Lego in the middle of the night, and I've cut my foot, and I cried.
Really?
Why are you laughing? It was yours. Yes.
Why are you stepping in my room in the middle of the night?
It was not your room. It was at the old house, and it was like on the floor, and I just happened to be walking. And so, anyway,
I don't remember leaving Legos on the floor. That might have been Kay.
I hate to break it to you. You've had Legos since you were like itty bitty, and you would leave your crap everywhere. All right, I digress. Which one is more scary, a spider or a scorpion?
I hate them both, but
Scorpion.
definitely a scorpion because
Yeah, scorpion.
I have arachnophobia, so I hate spiders, but I'm going to have to go with scorpion because they could be more venomous.
Well, spiders, you could just take a shoe and go.
I know.
You
Dead.
could do that with a scorpion.
but I'd be too
But I could
scared.
sting you.
I know.
So,
Even though
Spiders
spiders
got
look
mouths. Spiders
scarier
don't
to
really
me,
bite.
I think
Scorpions-
are
I like how you guys
Go.
talk over each other. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
you're
Sorry.
welcome.
Okay. For me personally, I don't want either one of them, but spiders freak me out. And there's a video I was watching where a guy lifted this lid, and all of a sudden this blue spider popped out
No.
and then crawled back in and closed his lid again. It was crazy. Spiders are weird, man. I just don't like them.
I don't like them either.
And what's really worse
That's the
is
thing.
terrible is one time I came home from work and there was a red Solo cup taped to the wall.
Yeah, that would be Kay.
Kay, thank you, Don, for ruining my story. Yes, Kay. Kay, instead of killing the spider with anything, a hammer, I would have been acceptable.
Oh, you would have rather have a hole in the wall.
No, honestly, just use a stick or a younger brother or something. But
Younger brother.
yeah.
That'd be funny.
Anyway, she just put a red Solo cup on the wall, and then found tape and taped it to the wall until I came home and had to deal with it. Ugh.
No,
In her defense, I think Mom also said to do that.
To just leave it. Yeah. Okay. Either way, spider and scorpions. Okay. Anything else you want to add since you just keep talking over everybody else, Dom?
No.
Okay, Dom's done. All right. Johnny, Aaron, I appreciate both of you joining us again and your awesome support. Oh, Dom wants to shake their hands now too. Also, their awesome support of Dom and the squad and Dom and the coach. And we're asking all the squad and all the Dom and the coach listeners and followers to please go to Big and Little Brother Productions. Check out their stuff. I think you guys have something dropping on Martin Luther King Day, right?
Justice League.
Our Justice League video is coming this Monday. Check it out, guys.
I'm super excited for this one.
All right, so when you get to view this, it would already be out. Dom's going to have a link to it and their page. Y'all, I'm grateful for you. Truly, truly honored and grateful for both of you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome young man. Awesome young man. Dom, too, I guess. And, if you're on the road and see Dom on the road, do not wave. Don't honk the horn. He'll go flying off the road. We want to keep him locked in and focused. Just go, oh, there goes Dom. And if I'm not in the car with him, you're going to know that I'm at home resting easy. But we appreciate everyone listening. We wish everybody a happy, safe, joyous 2025. And we can't wait to see you soon. Hey, last thing. Like, subscribe, comment, especially about Dom's terrible music selections. And love on your loved ones. We love you guys.
Definitely.